Premiere Pro is packed with a lot of functionality, including the ability to make masks for effects. My name is Abdullah. You're watching Candid.Technology, and in this video we're talking about how you can add masks in Premiere Pro. So once you've got Premiere Pro up and running, I will just drag this clip to the timeline just so we have a clip right here. Let me just switch the workspace so that you can see the video better. Alright, so I will go ahead and make this bigger. And now let's say I want to crop out these posters in the background or blur them out, because masks work the same regardless of what effect you're using them in. So just head over to the effects panel and I'm going to search for what effect I want. In this case, it's Gaussian blur, just right here. So let's go ahead and drag and drop it onto the clip. And now if you come to this side, you will see that now I have a Gaussian blur. For effect with an ellipse mask, a 4-point polygonal mask, or a free draw bezier, which is basically a pen tool that you can use to draw around whatever it is that you're trying to blur out. In my case, I can start with a polygon mask. So this should work out. I will try and align it with the image. So let's make sure that we get this right. You can, by the way, just click on the fit section and zoom in. So I can go 75% or even more if I want. And then, oh wow, that didn't seem to work. Okay, generally you get handles here, so that help you scroll. Or you can just put your cursor on the area that you want to scroll into, and then you'll be good to go. Okay, so now I have zoomed into this section. So now I can quickly place my mask. You can tap on the mask anywhere to create an additional point. Let's go this way, then another point here, then 1 point here. I'll take 1 point for this and I'll drag this one right here, and we'll add 2 points just to make this transition slightly better. Of course, the more points that you have, the more freely your shape will be able to flow. And yep, that's that. So now if I go to fit, you can see that this entire section has now been covered with a mask. When you come here, you can see the name of your mask. You can double right click it to rename it. I can just call it laptop blur. So you have this laptop blur mask, and now you have all of these mask settings. So how hard or soft you want the edges to be. For example, you see these squiggly lines right here. These increase as you increase the mask feather, the mask opacity, and then the blurriness, which is basically the main effect of this filter. So let's increase the blurriness to, let's say, 33. And now as you can see, I have masked out this area of my footage. So if I click anywhere other than this to dismiss the mask, you can see that this part is now blurred out. And now if I play the video, you can see that it continues to stay there. Now if you want to track this mask across the video, you will find plenty of video tutorials to do that, but the easy way of doing this is to click on the effect, select the mask, make sure the mask is selected, drag your playhead to where you want to start the tracking, and then just click this track selected mask forward button. This may not always be accurate, and you may have to come back on frames to fix, especially if your subject is moving. Like for example, if I move this mask to my face, or let's just delete this and create a new one. Blurriness needs to be 0. Let me just take an ellipse mask and run it over my face. No, don't want you turning, just a little bit wider. Alright, and now I will add some blurriness and some feather just to make the mask dissolve nicely into the background. Make this a bit wider, and now come here, click out of the mask. You can see that my face is blurred, but now as I'm moving, the mask is not moving along with me. So now to track the mask path, I can just click on this button, and you can see that the tracking progress has started. I'll actually stop this midway, give it a smaller section to do so it can be completed quickly. All right, let's drag the mask forward again. So now Premiere Pro is going frame by frame through your clip and tracking that mask as the subject underneath the mask is moving. Once again, this is not always accurate, and sometimes you may have to do this frame by frame just to, get the accuracy that you want with the mask path. But that's not a very difficult thing to do, it's just time consuming. Alternatively, if you're using After Effects, mask tracking in After Effects is far better than what you see in Premiere. So you could use that as an alternative. We'll just fast forward this to the finish. Alright, so now as you can see, this mask is now moving with my face. Premiere Pro actually did a pretty good job of masking everything out here. And this is how you can do masks in Premiere Pro. This works across effects, so any effect that you're using, you'll get the option to make a mask and you can make them like this. If you like this video, consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, press the bell icon, and tell us in the comments below what more such videos can we make for you. If you'd like to know more about tech, visit our website Candid.Technology. And if these videos weren't as helpful, consider becoming a member so that we can help you out even better. Follow us on social media, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and we'll see you in the next video.